Our curious kindred have come a long way in quite a short time, haven't they? From the cold streets of Seattle all the way to my doorstep, and to another doorstep in particular. Will they find what they want on the other side of the Oculus? What do they want to find there? And, most importantly, what do they think will happen next? It's the witching hour, my friends. Does that mean it's just after midnight or 3 hours past? There's no way to know for sure.
Could look at a clock.
Questions, ghosts, wishes, many good things and many things bad tend to come in threes. What does that mean for our coterie? I suppose we're all about to find out together. It's been a pleasure having you with me on this journey. The dawn will break soon. I hope you'll tune in to see what comes after.
I'm pretty sure it means 2 of us are gonna die.
Wow, that is incredibly foreboding.
Who broke the dawn?
Dawn, don't dream.
3 of them! There are 3 of them! Did you hear it? 3! I don't know where Nancy is.
Your daughter?
Yeah.
There are 3 of them.
Family.
If you could have anything you wanted, and all it cost was everything you had, haven't I seen you here before?
Good evening, travelers, and welcome back to the Court of the Jester Princes. I am your storyteller, Jonas Tintenseher, and we are playing Vampire the Masquerade V5 Midnight Gravity! Joining me tonight, our evanescent degenerate, Rachel Kordell.
Oh. I'm Mars, and tonight's song is I Will Possess Your Heart by Death Cab for Cutie.
Try something from Evanescence, because that would have...
Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been good.
Not yet. Maybe later.
Our Mephistophelian chameleon, Casey Reardon.
I play Mathias Wilson, and are you thirsting for a Thurston fact?
Oh,
Always,
yeah.
always.
Here we go.
I don't actually know if I want one. I don't like this man.
That's fair. All right. You know what? I'm going to change it up. I'm going to change it to one that you probably don't want. We're going back to Thurston being shitty to the woman in his life.
My favorite segment.
A favorite.
Thurston did leave something for his adopted daughter in his will.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Don't Continue, Casey.
A measly $500 with the following comment. I am mindful of the fact that my adopted daughter has caused me a great mental anguish and suffering and has caused me to spend large sums of money on her behalf through her whims and caprices, and she has been generally undutiful to me.
Nice. I mean, $500 at least.
Oh my god, when I die,
Something.
I'm leaving that note for Seth. Oh, god.
I think both of our parents are gonna, like, sets of parents are gonna leave that note for us for some reason.
Absolutely for
I don't
me.
know.
Well, you get the $500 though?
It'll be more because, inflation, but
Yeah, it'll be $700.
Our freelance necromancer, Andrew Frost.
My name is Antonio Stregano. And 1 hour till midnight.
Ooh. I like it.
Nice. Our festering jester, Sky Swanson.
Oh, I didn't know I was rotting.
you're an open wound.
Much like the death sandwich. Did you know that the helmeted hornbill has a solid casque on its head? These casques are made of keratin, similar to our fingernails. And unlike other hornbills, the casque is almost solid. This is used in head-to-head combat amongst males. Their heads are sometimes used as raw material in making jewelry and ornaments in some cultures.
Sorry, that's not about spider crabs.
Reggie. Oh yeah, thanks again for the shout out to Caitlin for the fish fact. We're not doing those anymore though, so sucks to be you.
It was a great crab fact.
It was a good crab fact. No one will ever know it.
Hey, Casey, what was Caitlin's crab fact?
No, shut up. I'll kick him from the call. I swear to God. I'll ruin this recording.
I believe you.
I'll shut it down.
And our metal rebel, Seth Coveyou.
I'll devote my time to the crab fact. Thank you.
Ooh.
It was the fact that spider crabs can grow up to be 30 feet long from leg to leg.
That's good eating.
That's a really big crab.
That's huge.
Wow.
It's a
That's
really
really
big
good
crab.
eating.
That's really interesting.
That's a good fact.
Yeah. And I'm gone. I'm out of
Bye,
home.
Casey.
Damn, I hope that doesn't fuck with
I don't
your
know what that's going to do to the Zoom recording, but we'll find out.
I think that was in keeping with my rebellious introduction.
It's going to make 2 files for Casey's recording now.
That's fine.
It's really bad too because like the Zoom is the only way we can communicate with me in the closet. So
Yeah. We haven't gotten those cans and strings installed yet.
nope,
Not yet. Maybe
or
one
air
day.
holes. We're still waiting on
he
those.
has the air holes. He just has
Did
to
I get
decide
those?
which
Oh,
one he's
okay.
giving up.
I think we decided 1 air hole per like 100 shares or something. So you have like 4. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
they're on
sounds
the
about
top,
right.
so that's how the water gets in when it rains.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
I drink it like a hamster.
I can't believe you didn't put any on the floor for, getting rid of all
Last
that.
time on Midnight Gravity,
I just have to eat the soup first, and I'm just
our
not very
coterie
hungry.
discovered some new things about themselves and the darkening world around them. With what seems like everyone in Seattle searching for the Oculus and time running out to find it first, our curious kindred gather once more at the Double Tap to make their final preparations for the race to the Midnight Door.
Sorry.
So you guys are in the green room, presumably, unless you want to be out on the floor by the bar.
I think the green room is about right.
Yeah, if we're talking privately, I think being in the green room sounds like a good idea.
Sure.
All right. Here we are.
So do we have?
Has anybody seen that Orpheus guy lately?
Orpheus?
Yeah. The
Who?
guy in the car, the one Timothy hit with his car.
That wasn't his name's not Orpheus.
Oh. That's what I call him, Mr. Orpheus.
Timothy hit Elliot, but Orpheus is... He gave you a fake name?
I guess. That's weird.
Huh. Subtle.
I didn't know he was called Elliot. I just, had him as the big O in my phone. And then that one broke, so then he became
Oh.
the bigger O in the next one. And, we just kind of kept going with more adjectives.
Is that the O?
Could be.
Yeah, he's the O in my current phone.
No,
that-
Oh, the Jimmy's O. I mean, very well possible, but we don't know for sure.
It's a weird coincidence that we both have the O in our lives.
No, we were looking for the O in association with the Seojun.
Wow.
We'll have. We don't even have time to deal with that right now.
Okay, then. Why are we here again?
Can we unpack the fact that he picked 2 dork-ass names?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty succinct.
Elliot and Orpheus.
I don't know if he picked Elliot.
Everyone named Elliot who's listening just got roasted by Seth.
No, I don't know if he. Well, actually, I don't know if he picked Elliot, but he picked Orpheus, which is. Anyway,
He really doesn't
no,
look like an Elliot.
Okay.
Well,
the door.
let's
The door.
Yeah, stand
Right,
top.
sorry.
Off the hinges.
That was Jonas begged us to be hinged tonight.
Timothy, how many bodies should we expect down there?
By the door?
No,
What?
with Evelyn.
Oh. 4 max, including Evelyn.
And do you think any of them are there because of fear, or are all of them there because they want to be?
Oh, jeez. But they want to be there, probably.
All right.
I don't think fear is really part of the equation. They're fucking nuts.
All right. I was hoping we can maybe get a couple on our side, but
Oh, no fucking chance, dude.
all right, worth a shot.
Well, I mean, shoot your shot.
Any weaknesses you know of? Any fears? Anything we can use against them?
Use against them.
Commitment, maybe?
Yeah, you could try calling them names like Baldy.
Actually, they're probably committed to their cause, so they're probably not.
Yeah, they're very committed to being a whack job. You could stab them. You could stake them.
Shoot him with that shotgun.
You could play a harmonica real loud.
It worked once, it'll work again.
It works. No, apparently it's weird.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't realize it was weird. I'm sorry.
That's
but
part of this whole Daughters of Cacophony thing. We'll get into that later.
It's not
really
a very
important
common
right now.
instrument nowadays, especially in Seattle. That's more like a Southern Belt kind of thing.
Oh God, we really don't need to talk Southern music. Actually, it was just the most convenient thing. And
you don't
compact.
like Southern music?
Is that a harmonica in your pocket right now?
Let's play a Seattle local instrument that's very common. Get your ocarina out and just call a storm, baby.
Is that a reference?
No, I don't like Southern music.
All right, we should get back on track a little bit here. We need to figure out what we're doing with the Oculus once we get it. Because as far as I know, we still haven't come to a consensus.
Do we know how big it is?
I don't think it's a matter of taking it with us and handing it to somebody.
Oh, okay then. Oh, okay.
It's a plane, a reality.
Yeah, what do we mean by getting the Oculus? Like, it's a door. We're going to walk into it, potentially, which, according to the changelings, is dangerous because we are not changing.
It seems to be a matter of access.
Are we all going in?
I will.
Into the weird dreamscape
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Is that such a good idea?
No, it's great though.
All right. I mean,
I'm very curious about it.
I mean, guys, it's sick as hell.
I mean, I was under the assumption that us going in was part of the plan.
I guess. I mean, it's my plan too, but I don't know. Should somebody stay out just in case? I don't know. Are we just gonna just dive in and hope for the best?
I'll go in.
I mean, does anybody else know it's here? Or there?
From what Chaz said, the door doesn't care where it opens.
Oh.
No, not at all.
And it's looking at us. So if we go looking for it, it might show itself.
Okay. Well then, yeah, let's go in, you know?
Well, we need to figure out a few things. Obviously, I think I trust Timothy enough to feel confident in bringing the changelings with us. But
yeah,
what's everybody's feeling on the AI?
I still feel like it's betraying the door somehow. I don't know why I feel that way in particular, but I also don't know if it's the worst idea. I have no idea.
We don't know who that is. We don't know what they want with it. I say no to that. I mean, we know other people. We know their gambits.
Do we though?
Ish.
We know that it has stuff on us though.
Or at the very least, it knows what we want. Although it wouldn't express that in any words.
Yeah, it wouldn't tell us what it knows that we want. It only has told us that it is an artificial intelligence. But you could go into any chat room online, put on a voice mod, and say, "I'm an artificial intelligence." And as long as you don't show your camera that you're a human. What?
Well, I mean, didn't they ban AI in 2025 after the machine uprising?
No, Sky. This is the darkest timeline, so they
Oh,
just
I'm
went
sorry.
more.
Yeah, they gave AI personhood.
The president.
Our president's an AI. That's big in it, Reggie.
We made a copy of Virtual Cthulhu and put it into our...
Pox will speak up at this point, and she'll say, "Hey, I understand that this isn't super relevant because I get that you're worried about something bigger happening. I do have a giant encrypted folder on my computer that I would love to get rid of. I don't know that it'll go away otherwise. That's not a reason to do it or not. I just wanted to throw that in there. The second thought is Evelyn stole Jimmy's hard drive. So
That's true.
It's probably talking to her, and
she might be given the same offer.
If she does it, then there's no then someone you don't like is going to get it.
That's a good point.
All right, well, it sounds like we kind of got no choice with the AI, so maybe let's just do it and, roll them dice.
You could also try and, I know Timothy is like, I'm a kill Evelyn, so...
For sure. It is one of my catchphrases.
That's also an option. Just like, if she gets it, then probably she did get the same offer. That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if the AI is playing both sides here, promising whatever to both of us, but not knowing anything about it. I don't know if it will just give the reward to one of us, whoever does it first, or neither of us, claiming that the other got it.
I'm going to pull out my cell phone.
Are you playing both sides?
Let me roll some dice.
Hell yeah, dude!
Caught.
Yeah. Put it
ASMR.
It sounds like a lot of dice.
Put it on speakerphone for sure. Pull out the phone.
That was just me taking out my dice out of my
No,
tray.
some good tingles. I liked it.
There's no response.
Worth a shot. All right. Put my phone back away.
I think the lack of response tells you that it's a yes. But
Yeah.
at the very least, if this thing is going to get what it wants regardless, I'd rather get a reward for it.
Yeah, me too.
It's true. We just have to bring... here's the other thing, too. Like, is it just on all of our phones? Like, if we just walk in with our phones, does that count?
It asks you to download a partition from Jimmy's drive, which Pox has a copy of.
Oh, okay.
So it is an active choice you must make.
And then what do we need to do with that partition? I'm sorry.
Just download that onto a phone and then bring it in, but it's not just like any phone go in, it needs to take its data, basically.
Okay, so it can't be like my phone, because I'm not going to have reception. Oh, I don't have reception here. Well,
Yeah,
Didn't you buy one of those older flip smartphones?
Yes,
No, yeah,
I did. Still an older one.
Okay.
It just
got
has a really
2G.
bad phone plan.
Got it, yeah.
Sorry, I don't really know much about technology. You can connect phones to computers?
yes, you can.
It's a USB cable.
USB cable. No, this is Lightning.
Right, but...
Doesn't use USB.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Your phone's powered by lightning.
They actually, back in 2016, they added Lightning to all PCs.
That's a good timeline, Casey. This is the darkest
Oh,
timeline.
you're right, damn it.
There's
the
lightning,
darkest
there's
timeline.
thunder,
You have
there's
to buy an
volcano
adapter.
bolts, there's hurricane bolts.
So, what do we want to do?
I have my computer, I have a new hovel set up, so I can, if you guys want, I can run over and do that.
Are we bringing it in?
I'd rather get a reward if it's going to happen anyway.
I'd rather it not have information about me.
Well, it already does.
It already does.
I'd rather get rid of it. So if that's the reward, I guess I'm in for it.
And if you do kill Evelyn, then you don't want to do it, you can just leave your phone and it's fine.
Yeah.
True. Then there's the big question of who we are taking this in service of. Who are we giving the Oculus to?
Vivian and the Changelings.
So we're set on Vivian then.
Yeah, you trust her.
I do. Didn't seem like the rest of you did last time we chatted.
No, it's not a matter of trust. It's a matter of painting a target on Vivian, which I don't want to do. She's the best bet, but the amount of danger she's going to be in is astronomical.
Vivian's more powerful than me, which means she's more of an adult than me. And if she consents, then she can have the all-powerful Oculus. I'm not going to babysit her.
All right.
I think no matter what, whoever has it is going to have a target painted on their back, and I'd rather have a friend have it than have an enemy have it.
Yeah.
I'd argue that everyone's our enemy in some way, even our friends.
Dark, but okay.
Am I wrong, though?
No.
Yeah, in Lila's case.
I'm not your guys' enemy. I'm.
You are.
Thanks, Pox.
And Pox. I was going to say Pox next.
Oh, I thought that was Jonas talking, not Pox. I'm sorry.
I am your enemy, Sky. Fuck you. Sorry. I love you.
Say it back.
I know.
Clan Agata would have interest, for what it's worth.
Have you talked to them?
I have.
What'd they say?
They were a little more coy about it.
Of course they were.
Yeah, we're not much for conversation.
And did they have anything that they would give us in return, or is it just somebody else to have it?
Depends how things go in a year's time.
That's another thing to consider, isn't it?
Yeah,
That treaty, right? Or that deal? Or
Yeah.
promise.
promise?
Promise of 1528.
Because if we give it to the Hakata, they're going to have more bargaining power, which may start a war, prevent a war. I don't know. I don't know what either side is thinking.
Hold on, I gotta roll a die. Give me a second. I'll flip a coin.
Is there a way to make this decision after we figure out what this even means?
The later we make the decision, the more danger we're in.
Might not be a bad idea though to see what we're dealing with, what exactly it could do. You know, I don't hate that actually.
If it is a portal to another dimension, then it's not like I'm pretty sure you're not going to get cell service in there. So maybe you pick like a soft option and then reevaluate.
You think it's like a digital spirit that's just trying to go home?
Are you talking about the Hargret?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the what?
You know, the spirit in the machine.
Yeah, the biphasic hyperreal galvanic reintegrative technophage.
Yeah.
It spells Hargret.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Could I try something on it?
What do you mean?
Well, Jonas, this is probably gonna be a no. Can I use Scent the Bond on it?
On Bahargret?
On Bahargret? What about I
You know
roll
what?
really well?
If you roll really fucking well, if you get some kind of crazy crit, I'll let you scent the bond on it.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so what's that gonna be? I have...
So you're gonna just reach for Pox's phone and then sniff it.
Awesome.
So that's if you want a blood surge, you can.
You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. This feels like we need it. I've got 3 hunger though. I've still got 3 hunger.
Nice.
Okay then.
Nice.
All right then. And then that'll give me 2 or what?
Yep, 2 more.
2 more.
I,
Okay.
I get 1 because I have thin blood.
I think I was high. Didn't I get drugs?
Are you still high?
The last
Oh.
place that you were just with Ulysses, so yeah.
Hell yeah. So that's gonna be adding 3 to this dice pool.
Hell yeah.
Incredible.
You can
Let's get some
willpower.
willpower on.
Yeah, we'll do a willpower. I think I'm already missing one of those.
Mm.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Ooh, 3 successes. You can do it one more time.
You can get a funny crit.
It's up to you.
You got 2 more dice.
Just 2 more.
Yeah, the other 3 are hunger dice and you can't re-roll those.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay then. All right. Here we go. Incredible.
Hey,
All right.
there you go.
Look at that.
But it needed to be really good.
5
so-
successes.
5
5
successes.
successes. What's that gonna get me?
You do not smell anything strange about Pox's phone, but as you do take a big whiff, you hear the fluttering of birds and your eyes kind of dilate slightly. And you do smell in the room that sweet coppery scent once again.
Who do I smell it on?
You're gonna go around and sniff all your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reggie, their eyes dilate and their face, you all don't see this, but the viewer would see is their face starts to crack open as a bird like beak like juts its way out of Reggie's face.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Oh, get some
Yeah.
celery, Jonas. Get some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bone cracks.
And yeah, Reggie suddenly starts sniffing everyone.
Cool. So first of all, how does everyone react to that?
Ew.
Yeah, I think Mathias kind of backs away a little bit, confused if he's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Mathias is first.
Always suspicious of the thin bloods. I see how
It is that. Reggie, known racist.
Pox doesn't seem to react. She's just kind of used to this. The
She's used to
smell
people
gets
smelling her.
strongest when you get to Mars.
Who could have seen that coming?
It's it's the same scent that you've smelled emanating off her before. It's this sweet, coppery, bitter, sour notes hidden under there, kind of mixed in with her perfume.
Can you back off? What are you doing?
Yeah. You smell like him. And then Reggie walks away.
I smell like what?
Reggie has left the room. He's gone to get a drink.
Wait, is this really out of the realm of normalcy for Reggie?
I mean, actually being that close, yes.
Yeah.
The sniffing thing, no. Reggie sniffs a lot of things, but this close to me,
I heard they tasted the floor once.
It's true.
Reggie will come back in holding a Coke, and then remembers they can't drink it and just kind of throws it away.
Reggie, with your Coke, you were also given a note from the bartender to hand to Mars if you saw her.
Oh, man, I just embarrassed myself by sniffing everyone, so I'm just gonna pocket this and pretend like it didn't happen. No, I look at the note. What does it say? This is before I get back in the room.
You look at the note?
Yeah.
It says...
Is this a note scrawled on a napkin? It doesn't say... Do they look at me and go, this is private?
No, they do fold it, but they would just say, hey, this is for Mars if you could give it to her when you go back there.
I think, I'm only monsters, so, I'm gonna check it,
Okay. It just says, Lighthouse, let me know when. And it's signed C.
Well, that means nothing to me. I fold it back up, and I
throw it in the
give
garbage.
Yeah, I throw it in the garbage with the Coke.
That means nothing.
No, I hand that to you, Mars.
This is worthless.
Okay, sure.
The negative $12 bill.
I read it. You see Mars open this piece of paper and her eyes light up and a smile drifts across her mouth and she's like, oh, okay. And kind of just puts it in her pocket.
Anything interesting?
Care to share with the class?
Oh, it's just someone I know is in town. Wants to meet up. Just a friend.
Yeah.
Anyone who can give us a hand?
It's not important right now.
Yeah, it's not important.
I mean, we can put things on hold if you want to go meet up with them.
No, let's all go.
Cool.
Tremere.
No, we were talking about the Oculus and who we were going to give the Oculus to and whether or not we could actually give someone the Oculus. Reggie started sniffing people and you read a note in class. Anyway, Vivian and the Changelings.
Yeah.
I think that's a good soft start.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go lie down.
Do you want me to rub your tummy?
I got an ice pack for
I'd
Timothy.
actually like that a lot, please. Thank
Reggie
you.
goes over and rubs Timothy's tummy.
Ow, not so... Stop. Don't do
I'm
that.
sorry. Sorry, my hands are so bony.
Let's see what's actually there first, and then we'll figure it out who.
Yeah, I don't mind a soft vote for Vivian and then kind of figuring out what this all means.
Our last thing that we gotta take care of then is just, when is this happening?
Well,
Sooner the better.
the Sandman said something about before the solstice, yeah?
Yeah.
So...
When would that be?
The solstice is days away.
Solstice is about 2 months from now.
The solstice is 2 months from
away.
now.
June 21st.
What's today's date?
Nebulously the weekend of April 23rd.
Today's April 23rd. I can see the date on my phone now.
Very, very nice.
It's probably Saturday or Sunday night, late after midnight.
All right. So let's figure it out.
I mean, does anybody have anything else that they need to do before we do this?
Feel better, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Do you want me to see what I can get from the Okada?
If you can get any more information, I think that's useful, but honestly, I just need another night's rest, maybe a snack, and then I'm good to go. I should also probably stock back up on some formulae. I don't know if the ones I got on me are going to be super useful in there.
Yeah, above the table, Andrew, what you got from the Hikata last time is all you are going to get from them.
Okay.
But below the table. Wink.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just sometime soon, right?
Then we shall cut forward to Monday, April 26th, 2027.
Yeah, let's reset that willpower.
Everyone may fully refresh your willpower,
Woo!
and please roll your predator pool to see how well your hunting goes over the weekend.
Dan, I'm just going to use my herd if that's all right.
You sure can.
Let's like that hunger. Oh, you know what? I might have to do my predator pool for this one, because I'm going for animal blood this time.
Sure, go ahead and roll your predator pool, Dex Stealth.
It's a weird predator pool to roll for animals, but...
You find sleeping animals, that's fine.
Sleep, little animal. 4 successes for me.
4 success, yeah, you may slake down to 1.
Cool. I'm going to go with Protean.
Nice.
If you want to go ahead and roll for some potence.
Okay.
Oh, boo. I get
Fleeting
nothing.
resonance. You just get 1 dot.
Okay.
Wait. 3 successes.
3 successes. What is your hunger at right now?
2.
3 successes. Antonio, you may slake 1 hunger.
Hell yeah.
4 successes and 2 hunger.
You may slake 1 hunger. 5 for Reggie. Very nice. Reggie, you may slake down to 1, and you will be high for this night.
Woo!
Ooh.
You found your high for this night.
Yep.
I got 3.
And you're at 3 hunger?
2.
2. Then you may slake to 1.
Can I also heal?
Yeah, I'll let you 2 hunger, 2 aggravated. I'll let you. You can heal 1. You can heal 1 aggravated damage with that.
Okay.
Just in the abstraction of the night. All right. With that said, everyone has refreshed their willpower. Everyone's hunger, I believe, is at 1. So for the night of Monday, April 26th, please make a rouse check.
Woo!
Blaze it. Sorry I was late. I forgot it was 426 days ago.
Critical
and then I smoked it today.
As
I am
expected.
ready, willing, prepared to fight.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my god!
Is that everyone? Everyone
Everyone.
pass, baby!
What do we get for that?
And 2 people got 10, so we crit.
So this is the part in the recording where we plug in the theme song.
Yeah.
for
We're not
this
going to do.
next
We're going to.
description.
Yeah, this is the
Roll
colon.
credits?
So
Since 2 people got 10s, does that mean Pox also succeeded?
I'll roll for
Like
Pox.
we get somebody. Oh no, don't.
Pox succeeded.
Oh my god, we can't stop. But who else can we get in? Everyone's succeeding.
Do you want to bring? Pox will join you if you ask her, but she would not invite herself. Do you want to bring Pox?
I have my phone on a selfie stick. The video quality is horrible. But
got
we
it.
have
You're gonna video
Pox
call in,
on a
Pox.
video call.
Okay.
Great.
Then what I would like to do here is I would like to go around and just ask for a little montage, a little vignette of each of you, the sort of last thing you do on this night before heading out to join the coterie. Just a little one image or a little scene, something that you're doing. If anyone has an idea to go first.
I think what we see is Reggie pulling the selfie stick out of a dumpster that's just full of selfie sticks. It's just
I'm
hundreds
surprised they
of
still
them.
make those.
Yeah, he's just like, no one wants these anymore.
It's the dumpster behind the selfie stick factory.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we see for Reggie.
Okay.
Maybe we see Reggie in some sort of abandoned place, and they're on their knees, sort of like hands on their knees as well, and they just seem to have their eyes closed, and they're just trying to concentrate in while having a vision. And we see the silhouette as something fly over them as like just a single broken feather kind of traces down.
Yeah.
And then they get up and they walk away with their selfie stick.
Selfie sticks. Yep, knew it was coming. Okay.
Mathias, we see kind of poring over his library one more time, just trying to see if he can get any last glimpse of information on the Oculus or on any sort of changelings or fae as he reaches into his refrigerator in the prop theater and grabs 3 vials and loads them into his wrist mechanism.
Okay.
You see Dante and Antonio in the morgue of the mortuary, and you see Dante grab the hands of a corpse, and from the hands moving up the body, it starts shriveling and decomposing in real time, and you see Antonio move onto his own, and then it cuts to the next scene.
Timothy drives out to rural Tennessee and goes into his shed and attaches a chainsaw to his arm.
To rural Tennessee from Seattle?
Yeah.
You burn.
Montage.
That's you're that takes you into daylight. You're dead.
Nope.
Yeah.
Montage.
Montage.
I feel like I just call Lila and get my coolest leather jacket on
That works, yeah.
with chains and a shotgun. I'm ready to roll, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, a little suit up montage for Timothy. That's rad.
Yeah. And I put so many knives in different pockets. There's like one in my boot.
Okay, deal.
There's one in my breast pocket. There's one in my back pocket. There's one
Hunting knife, switchblade, Bowie knife, kitchen knife, switchblade, hunting knife.
For Mars, we see her and her bandmates over the island counter of their apartment as she's looking over the note that she received and discussing it with them. She sends her voice to the note's sender to say that she's taking care of something, but when she gets back, she'll set up a time. And then her eyes look over to a display stand with a bunch of musical instruments and the harmonica sitting on one of the shelves.
Yeah.
And she rolls her eyes and grabs the harmonica off the shelf and goes to leave, but not before sharing kisses with her partners and bandmates.
Okay.
Oh, I like Marzacine. I'll do that too.
With Antonio's mom, though.
Get away from my mother.
All right. With that, then we gather once again. Where are we starting from? What is our plan? Where are we meeting? How are we driving? Is there any thoughts on one or the other?
Into the sprawl, baby.
I think,
That's where we're going,
the
right?
sprawl is probably...
Yep.
It's where we know of the door being, although it doesn't matter where it opens. I think that is full circle and appropriate.
I will remind everyone, since it has been quite a while, Chaz shared some insight onto that little note that was stuck onto Reggie's chest that may help you determine how to go about this.
Oh, the sacrifice thing?
If anyone, well, more than that, if anyone wants to read it one last time, there you go.
Where crashing wave and shoreline meet to spite the setting sun, an ashen grave beneath thine feet, the midnight will be done.
And according to Chaz's interpretation, what that means is you need to be by the water, you need to be underground in complete darkness, and you need a pile of ashes at your feet.
Hey, Reggie, you still got that bag of ashes?
Oh, yeah, I always carry it with me.
Do you? Have you not done anything with that in the 2 weeks it's been?
I have a pile of ashes. I don't remember that.
You have
You
the
took Cross's
prince's
ashes.
Oh, I ate all those.
That didn't even do anything. What a waste.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, Reggie's like, yeah, I stashed them. I can go get them. And it cuts back into the montage, and Reggie's back at the selfie stick dumpster. They get in, they root around in the selfie sticks. No one's ever gonna throw these out. And they pull out the bag, and they walk away again with their selfie stick.
All right.
They stopped right at the 3 feet from the dumpster, and it was like, they won't know. And then they do 2 bumps of Alex Cross.
Oh yeah. Reggie gums a little Alex Cross. We're getting in the building.
Oh, Alex cross the gums.
Yeah. The bag is noticeably smaller than the last time you saw it.
And it was already a very small bag, so...
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you guys roll up. Lila and Sandman say they will meet you in the sprawl once you are down there. So if we're going in via Pioneer Square, I would like for everyone to roll a composure stealth test to sneak into the underground entrance without anybody noticing.
Can I make an argument for break-in to get the bonus?
You can add break-in, yeah. And again, this is kind of a collective roll, so if anyone fails horribly, it's not the end of the world.
I got 1 success.
I got 3.
3 successes.
I got 1.
2 for Reggie. I don't understand why it can't be dexterity stealth, but that's fine.
And that brings us to 10, which was the difficulty I said of 2 per person. So, great. You guys will sneak your way into the Pioneer Square entrance of the underground and find yourselves descending again into the sprawl, quickly taken off the path where tours are typically held into the strange, shifting, labyrinthine tunnels and passages, some worked by hand, some worked by natural forces over thousands or millions of years. The air is thick and heavy, and the constant sounds of the sprawl, the dripping of water, the chittering of rats, the splashing of it underfoot, and stranger sounds, distant shrieks, winds drafted through the tunnels, unusual chimes and musical notes floating through the air as if the echoes of your previous adventure here are coming back to haunt you. Down in the sprawl, you keep waiting for your eyes to adjust to the darkness, but they never do. The shadows creep after you, consuming everything in front and behind. Who is taking the lead?
I would say Antonio.
Can see in perfect darkness. Antonio, why don't you roll some dice for me?
Don't do it, Antonio.
Do I have to roll some dice, or can I listen to the city?
Oh, you want guidance from the city?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I do.
I think you will have to roll some dice, but I will give you the guidance as an additional thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, roll intelligence awareness, and I will give you 2 bonus dice.
Thanks, bud.
as the city whispers in your ear.
Ooh, 3 out of 7 dice.
I'll roll. I'll use a willpower.
It's 8 dice.
Oh, you're right.
4.
4 should be fine.
4 successes. Antonio, you are taking the lead here, and Coterie is traversing these tunnels, the heavy, oppressive weight of darkness on all of your shoulders. You hear picking out from those sounds echoing down toward you. Hushed whispers, memories of better times. Echoes of the city that once was, the city that burned and was left to fester and rot. The old city, the city that lingers, the city that sprawls, ever expanding, outward and down. You hear, filtered through all of those myriad sounds, a gentle humming that you recognize. A familiar song that often greeted you as you came home from work. And as you begin to follow it, it takes you through winding passageways, down splitting crossroads and intersections and tunnels, and eventually you end up in this round chamber with stone walls but wooden floors, somewhat unusual even in the sprawl. There are mirrors all around the outside, a ring of them from one wall to the next, breaking only for the passageway from where you entered. There doesn't appear to be any other exit, but as you walk out into the center of the room, the humming gets stronger and then dissipates. And you see yourself reflected 1,000 times.
Did anyone else hear that?
I was gonna ask, do I ever stop hearing it?
Oh, you. Why don't you roll some kind of roll, Mars?
I'm special.
You are a little special.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Why don't you roll wits awareness plus a die? Actually, plus 3 dice, because you're Auspex.
Okay. I'm actually gonna add willpower to this, I think. Perfect. 6 successes.
6 successes. Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Some would call that perfect, yeah.
You hear that little humming song echoing off from Antonio in your earworm, or as you have recently learned, it is called your fugue.
Yes. That is what it's called. And what does it make me feel?
Home?
Home.
Like you're coming home?
Does it sound like it's coming from a particular direction?
It sounds like it's coming from the direction that Antonio is heading, but once you get into the mirror room, it also dissipates and your fugue returns to its own whims.
Can I look into it deeper using fugue instinct?
Interesting. What sort of insight are you hoping for there?
I guess any more detail towards where it's coming from, where we're going, what it's trying to tell us, if anything specifically.
I think you close your eyes and focus on the music. What is everyone else doing as we get into this ring of mirrors? Matthias, Antonio, Timothy, Reggie. Do we all go into the center of the room? Do we hang back? Do we break things? Do we...
I think Reggie would wander in.
Okay.
And maybe, I don't know, try some premonition stuff.
Okay. You can make a premonition if you want.
Yeah.
There'll be a rouse check and then resolve Auspex.
Whereas maybe, I don't know, maybe sense the unseen or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's free. You can sense the unseen first, for sure.
Yeah, Reggie will do that first.
Okay. So Reggie, why don't you go ahead and roll resolve Auspex?
Okay.
Your +1 die?
Yep.
I think the song is still kind of ringing in Antonio's ears, and he's holding on to it for a little bit more.
Okay, so he's just quiet, thinking to himself?
Yeah.
I got a 2 out of 8 dice.
You
want willpower that, bud?
Good willpower. You could leave it as well.
Yeah, we got 4. We'll
You're not going to refresh before the end of this season, so just keep that in mind.
Oh, great.
Hey, that's a
Okay,
crit.
That becomes a crit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll circle back to that and Mars. Matthias, Timothy, I want to hear from you guys first.
I think Matthias is maybe hanging back a little bit and kind of just looking at all of the mirrors, trying to get a sense of everything and not really knowing what's going on here, I'm going to activate Weight of the Feather.
Okay, sure. So you get a little looser and lighter on your feet as you're just kind of leaning against the wall there, looking around at everything. And Timothy.
I just walk into the room.
Just go and walk in the center, okay? We have 4 of you in the center of the room, Mathias by the entrance. Mars, with your successes, you focus on that song, and you hear, it's hard to tell if it's you even singing or not. It sounded like someone else. It begins to sound like you. It begins to sound like a third voice, and more still, shifting as if cycling through a whole choir. And as you turn your head, I think we get this rotating sort of camera shot where every time we pass the entrance or someone standing in front of the camera, all of the reflections in the mirrors shift. And you are seeing this as well. You see yourself as a housewife. You see yourself as disco glam rock star. You see yourself injured and alone in the wilderness outside Chicago. You see yourself riding a bike down the Italian coast. You see lives and unlives that you did and didn't have. And Reggie, as you look around with Sense the Unseen, you begin to see not only yourself reflected in many different ways, similar to Mars, many of them as grungy and miserable as you are now, but some of them are other. In some of these reflections, you are clean, rich, happy. You see yourself at board meetings and skydiving and enjoying a day in the sun. And with your Sense the Unseen active, the additional insight you glean is that you can see past them and into the murkiness of what lies beyond the mirrors. You see that these are not just alternate lives you could have led, but dreams. Someone's dream, maybe not yours. Someone's.
I may need to roll some form of composure.
Okay, you can hit your little resist frenzy button for me if you want.
Yeah.
2
successes.
Yeah, how's a 2 do?
I think you don't fully collapse into a flashback, but I do think you have to kind of stagger yourself and blink to make sure what reality you're currently existing in.
Yeah. Then you see Mars's like center of gravity shift, and she presses her hands to her eyes and kind of rubs them a little bit, but she lifts her head from her hands and continues to try and ground herself.
Antonio and Timothy, as you wait, it takes longer for you, but you do see a similar effect in the reflections of them shifting and changing into other versions of yourselves.
What's going on?
I think we're here.
I gotta, and I'm gonna start to like move back towards the door, towards where
Get back
Mathias
to the
is.
entrance.
Yeah.
I guess we get that ash out here, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Antonio, with your concrete heart, I don't think you are here.
Oh.
I think Antonio would see that the city is guiding you through a necessary path, and that this is one of many gates to travel through. Many doors, if you will.
Then I take that back.
I think we're on the right track.
This is the right track.
Yeah, this is good.
Shit, I didn't bring a dirt devil or a dustpan. I already dumped out the ashes. Fuck. There we go. Oh, scoop. Come on, scoop it up.
I think you missed a little bit of cross.
Oh, fuck.
Let's focus on keeping our ears open for the anarchs.
Right now, I just hear a lot of home, if that makes sense.
It does.
Actually, that one went over my head, but that's okay. So which one of these mirrors is it? Is it this one? And I'm going to go to the one that looks the closest like me in this timeline.
Like you right now? Sure.
Yeah.
You go to, there are 2 mirrors that look like you. They're almost identical. There's one that's sort of in the upper right, like 12 to 1 of the clock face in this room.
Yeah.
And one in the sort of 3 to 4 area.
Okay, Cool. Sorry, I'm laughing because you said there are 2 mirrors, and I can only think of there are 2 mirrors inside you. One is you, the other is
One
you.
is you, the other is also you.
The other is you, but skydiving.
And why don't you roll wits awareness for me?
Okay.
Oh, you still don't have awareness, do you? You can roll wits insight if you want.
Okay. I was going to roll it. Hell yeah.
It's just
One other
more
die.
Yeah.
What if I empathize with the mirror?
No.
Oh, that's one.
One success. On one success, you can't exactly tell what the difference is between them, but you can tell that they're both not quite exactly you. These are the closest, but they are still slightly different. So it is a 50-50 shot which one you might want to pick.
Okay. So one of them is at 12 o'clock?
One's, 12-ish, and one's at 3-ish.
Okay. I'm going to go to the 12 o'clock one.
Okay.
I feel a pull to the 12 o'clock one.
Some kind of gravity. You get there. What do? You were looking at yourself.
I reach out my hand and I go to touch the mirror.
Glass, cool and hard under your touch. As soon as you apply any amount of pressure, gives way and ripples like water.
Oh, I put my whole arm through?
You sure can.
Oh my god, guys, this is sick.
You all see this happening.
All right, I take my arm out and I
Does it work with all of them or just that one?
I don't know. I put my head in this time.
Whoa.
Okay, it's dark.
It's really dark in there, guys. I put my head back in. I activate my night vision goggles that were part of my montage.
They're standard issue.
I step through into the darkened space.
Okay. You all see Timothy disappear?
Oh no.
I think we might have to follow.
Can I poke my head back through the mirror?
You cannot.
Ooh.
And does it feel right?
For you, Antonio, I think there isn't much that could feel wrong, but you do know that Timothy has a sense about him, about these things.
Well, into the unknown.
And I'll follow suit.
Whoa. We're just going into the weird those things?
Mars's fugue turns into Frozen 2.
No,
Thanks.
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Mars.
Oh, but now that song's in my head.
There's not much of another option to go forward here.
There seems to be a ton of other options as I gesture to the plenty of mirrors around the space.
And do any of them seem like something you want to step through?
Well, do any of them seem like anything I want to step into?
Matthias, I think you see Mars's eyes. You still haven't come in the room, right, Matthias?
Not yet.
So you see Mars's eyes drift over to a mirror that to you looks like a reflection of her and all the others. Mars, you see yourself at home in a nice yellow sundress, making cookies for the kids.
No, we were gonna say that and I hate it so much. Yes. Yeah, there's one I'd want to step into. I just don't know if it's a good idea.
Well, two of our friends just walked through that one.
You hear a growl from behind you in the tunnels.
What
Whoa.
kind of a growl?
A deep animalistic snarl. Not close, but echoing and coming closer.
I don't think we have much time for debate here, Mars.
I walk back into the room.
Okay.
What do I see in the mirror that Timothy walked into?
You see basically yourself.
But there's that other mirror is still there?
It is.
What is everyone else doing?
Matthias is going to wait for you to walk through. Not that he doesn't trust you, but also he is planning on putting on blinders and walking through.
I love that, actually. I love that from Matthias. Reggie, are you still just in the middle, kind of meditating?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta make a choice, Mars.
I'm gonna roll about it.
Okay.
Whoa, Antonio, I think time moves differently here, because it's felt like 3 minutes and 45 seconds since we came through the portal and our friends still are here.
Yes, so. Interesting. Very interesting.
I break for the housewife mirror.
Oh my god.
Okay. Mars runs through that mirror.
Watch them go both of you to the same place.
Matthias is going to kind of try and blinders his way through and tap Reggie on the shoulder.
Okay, you do. Yeah, you keep your head down, not looking at them. You see your feet reflected in many different mirrors.
Oh God, I really love those shoes though.
yeah.
Damn.
Are those wingtips? Oh my god!
Actually, it's New Balances in every universe.
Oh, good.
I could bring back white spats. I don't know. Should I?
Yeah, Reggie, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Yeah, I did say I was in the center. I think Reggie was actually standing in front of a different mirror.
Sure, you drift over.
And you tap Reggie on the shoulder, and Reggie just is sort of mumbling to themselves right now. And I think what you would hear Reggie say is, a door, a gate, an oculus, an opening from which we begun, a city, a town, a polis. A trap for us, to others quite fun. A creed, a fate, a cultus. The midnight will be done. And the mirror in front of Reggie is a Reggie in a nice white suit with a bunch of geometric tattoos running up their neck and over the side of their face. And Reggie just takes one single step forward into that mirror.
Okay. Reggie vanishes. Mathias?
I think Mathias, not really expecting Reggie to just step through, is going to kind of glance up just ever so briefly, trying to grab Reggie and prevent them from stepping through, but will see himself in this mirror.
You see yourself on stage in front of a crowd of hundreds, thousands, and as the reflection shimmers and shifts, you see there is no brand on the back of your neck.
Ooh.
Fuck.
This is the mirror showing you how free you can be.
This could either be I wasn't turned or somebody else turned me.
It's not clear.
Oh, man. I think Mathias sees this in the reflection, and there is something about it that makes him want to step through it. But he just kind of slowly shakes his head and just says, "It's not real." And he's going to make his way towards the mirror that Antonio and Timothy walked through.
As you pick up your head and start marching that way, you see out of the corner of your eye something quite large and kind of greenish grayish colored, a humanoid shape lumbering into the room out of the darkness with eyes glowing bright red, snarling and slavering at the mouth, and as it sees you, it picks up speed and starts loping toward you like a giant feral animal.
What is that? What?
Oh shit. Okay. I was gonna bring it with it. No, I'm still jumping through the same ear.
Okay.
I was gonna maybe lead it away, but no, I think this has to be what I do.
There's a minotaur in this labyrinth.
What?
Every good labyrinth has a minotaur. Roll Dex Athletics, Mathias.
Do I get a die for being light as a feather?
No, but I will give you a die because you were already on your way there.
Okay. That's gonna be 4 successes.
4 successes, you leap through the mirror just as huge extended claws snap shut behind you, and the slavering beast growls. It lets out a howl, not unlike that of the wolf, but deeper, gravelly, filled with hatred and hunger. And it leaps through the mirror after you.
Ooh.
And so closes another chapter.
I can't
my
believe you
God.
sucked us
Right.
like this. God damn it.
I'm sorry. I had it in the
Thank
back
you
of my
all for
head.
listening.
I would jump through a different
What?
mirror, but I don't know if he would have been able to do it fast enough. And also, he needs the support. You guys are the fighter ones, not me.
Is that the dragon?
No.
It's the tracker.
Plugmaster, would you care to initiate for us here?
You care to plug us.
Since
Plug
Casey
us real
has
good.
already plugged me, I'm going to plug Casey first. Go ahead, Casey.
You can check out my social medias at Casey_Reardon on Instagram and TikTok. If TikTok is still a thing at this point, who knows?
Okay, Jonas.
Anomalous Intake, still up, still free, still playable. You should check it out. It's an Eldritch paperwork game, like That's Not My Neighbor or Papers, Please. It's at my itch page or at Team Elsewhere. That's TEAM-ELSEWARE.itch.io. And we'd love to know what you think, because we're thinking about doing more with it. So thanks for your feedback.
Good job, Rachel.
At Rachel Kordell on social medias, at Majora's Rose on social medias, especially my Twitch. Come hang out with me. Yay.
Yay!
Good job. And what if that was the end? Goodbye.
Good morning.
Good night.
Good morning.
But what if that wasn't the end?
Whoa, check out our reviews. Please review us 5 stars. Thank you.
All right, we'll wrap it there.
Oh, good night.